Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Gardening with Grayson. So today I'm going to be continuing working in this flower bed on the east side of my house. So as you can see, this area is chock full of weeds and I have neglected it for some time. So a few weeks ago I worked down this paver walkway, and weeded and mulched these two flower beds on either side. And I'm going to pick back up again and I'm going to continue all the way down. And this wraps right around to my little shed. So I do have daylilies here. I have summerific hibiscus in here. There are so many weeds, and I'm going to be cleaning this whole area out and just getting it ready, to do some nice fall planting when the weather cools down and get this bed back. And this bed also wraps right along the edge of the deck here. It's a little gem magnolia, and this wraps right around and back up onto the deck. So I've got to clean all this out. This is lamb's ear, and it looks like there's daisies in there, hosta. There is a autumn joy sedum. This is a gigantic weed. Amethyst butterfly bush, pugster butterfly bush. This was a mophead false cypress that died, and we've got to get that pulled out and get this bed reclaimed. Obviously, I have to do some edging, and I would love to continue with the brickwork all the way down and then tie into the paver area here outside of my shed. So let's go ahead and get started. That was a lot of weeds. I'm gonna pull these around the paver and start the process along this bed here. I have neglected it. It's just, there's just not enough time to get it all done. So here we go. Okay, so I have black and blue salvia in here. I have lamb's ear in here. I have iris in here. I have a little quickfire hydrangea. I have a dwarf Alberto spruce here that is not doing well. It's never really done well here, so it's probably gonna come out, but I'm thinking that it could possibly be lack of water. Okay, so the weed pulled the lamb's ear up, so we will pull the weed out and replant the lamb's ear. That is so wild. Never seen that. Huh. This LaGuardia has to go. It's pretty, but it is growing completely out of the bounds. You know, I never particularly cared for lamb's ear until I started growing it. And once I started growing it, I realized what an incredible performer it is in the garden. And it is so hardy. It requires very little. It doesn't require hardly any water. It's tough as nails, crummy soil. It really just kind of likes to be left alone from what I can see. So now the lamb's ear can be seen again, the little quickfire hydrangea, and let's just continue on around. I have Proven Winners Paint the Town Magenta Dianthus, which is like a carpet. It just kind of creeps and becomes almost like a ground cover. All right, y'all, so that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope that you were inspired in some way to get out in your yards and your flower beds and continue on with your maintenance. As you can see, I've neglected this area for long enough, and it was just time for me to get out here and get this space finished up. So I went ahead and defined this border a little better. You saw me do a little more work in the side bed. So if you enjoyed this video and found it inspiring in some way, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it helps me to continue to bring content to you like this. And as always, thank you for gardening with Grayson, and I will see you in the next video.